Hi there, this is Graham from playgreatgames.info. Today I'm going to look at one of my favourite Flash games, which is SAS Zombie Assault 2. Now this game is so much fun, and despite the fact it's got zombies in it, I'm not really a big fan of zombies, but the developers have just pulled this off in such a way that I'm quite sure it's going to have a very broad universal appeal. Now, it's a very simple game. You start off as your little SAS man here, and the goal of the game is really to keep the zombies from killing you. And that means keeping them out of your installation here. And you do that by fixing the barricades whenever the zombies break down the barriers, and by putting bullets in them as quickly as possible. And if the game had been left at that, then it would have been a fairly fun little game. But the developers didn't. They added a variety of different things. Like every time you kill the zombies, you get money, and then that money can then be used to purchase weapons once you've unlocked them. And the range of weapons here is very broad, and it adds an extra level of excitement. So to unlock the weapons, you've got to explore the installation, and we've just picked up an MP5, which I don't have enough for that. So as you explore the installation, it lets you unlock weapons, and those weapons are then useful for killing the zombies. Every wave that you get past, then you get bonus money, and then you can use that to buy your extra weapons and whatnot. There's grenades that you can pick up. The grenades are particularly fun. And I'll throw a grenade. Yeah, yeehaw! Or is it booyah? Anyway, yeah, we've got to kill the zombies and try and avoid being killed. Fix the barricades. Now, you've also got aside from upgrading your weapons, you can also upgrade the barriers. You can upgrade to sort of reinforced barricades, and then stone barricades, metal barricades. Every time you do that, it just makes it harder for the zombies to bash through the barricades and gives you a bit longer. If you wait until the barricades have been smashed down and then upgrade, then all the barricades that have been smashed down are all automatically fixed. So there's also, you can use that strategically by waiting, delaying when you upgrade the barriers, and then doing it when there's a lot of zombies just about to breach your barricades, in which case it just buys you some extra time. Aside from upgrading the barricades and aside from the weaponry, another great thing about this game is that you can actually buy turrets and then plonk them down, and those turrets will then defend specific areas for you. So there's a lot of strategy involved here. And also, whenever you open up new areas to explore, it also increases the area that you've got to defend. So you've really got to balance exploration with defense. You've got to decide whether you can cope defending extra areas, or whether you'd be better staying put for the time being. And you've also got to wonder what weapons are out there. Would it be advantageous to try and explore and find the weapons, or would you be better off just holding put until you're sure you've got enough cash to be able to afford them? So there's so many different options here for how your style, what your style of play is. So I'm going to pause it now and then jump ahead to later on in the game, so you can see what it's like once things have really started to heat up. I've now jumped ahead a fair amount, and as you can see, the number of zombies has increased dramatically. We've got zombie hordes coming in left, right and centre. Absolutely covered in zombies here. So this is a point in the game where it really becomes essential to use these turrets, and you can just position yourself in front of the place you want to defend and add a turret, and then you buy a turret, and then that turret appears, and it will help you kill the zombies. And placement of the turrets then becomes a strategic decision. As you can see, I've already been adding turrets to shore up these areas here to create a kind of safe haven. But even with the turrets, the zombies are getting increasingly hard to kill, and the game becomes much more fun. Not just a case of shooting zombies, but trying to avoid them as well. Now you're like the defences that you've got to shore up. The turrets will eventually run out of ammo, and then you've got to go around all your turrets and press F to reload them as well. So it's probably a good idea not to have turrets all over the place, or You might find that you've got turrets that you can't actually reach that could be killing zombies when they're out of ammo. A good tactic is to actually bottleneck the zombies at a strategic location and then place a turret there to help you defend it. Or if you're feeling brave, you can just run out into the middle of them and hope you don't die. So this is a point at which the game becomes very fun, but the strength of the zombies starts to increase quite dramatically at this point, and you find yourself having to upgrade turrets and upgrade your weapons and add in turrets, and quite often running for your life, quite frankly. Now there are other places to go and see. There's a whole area over there that I've not explored for the sake of not really spoiling too much for this video. You can see that the turrets are great fun. Shooting the zombies is great fun. Killing buggers is great fun. Upgrading your weapons is great fun. There's also premium features. I'm not going to go into too much of it, but if you remember Ghostbusters, the proto cannon, premium features that you have to. These are great fun. You can just run around with the Ghostbuster proto cannon and just destroy everything in sight. There's a holy hand grenade that just wipes out everything. But this is one of these games that you really want to. If you've not played this game, you ought to play it. The links are actually in the YouTube info bit, and go over there and check it out. It's a fantastic game. The most fun you'll get on the web. And even once you complete this, all's not lost, because there's also an additional game called Arcane Asylum, which means that even after you've completed this, there's still another similar game to play. So that's all. I'm going to stop rambling on here and just click the link, go over, have a shot, and post your comments, tell me how you like it. And thanks for watching.